Hello, Aries. Okay, we are looking into the current energy. I am recording this the day before the lunar eclipse in Libra. We are in your season, so I'm sending birthday wishes to all you beautiful Aries out there. I'm going to be using my full arsenal of cards here. I'm going to end with the Animal Oracle. I'm going to start with the Seven Energies Oracle, then go into the Good Tarot and my favorite Fountain Tarot. Okay, so let's get started. Current energies for Aries. So I'm going to look at the Seven Energies Oracle first, because we are in your season. Ooh, wow. Okay. Look at that. Starting strong. So I'm just going to put it over there. So you have Waking the Lion. Waking the Lion, number 19, which is 1 and 9 is a 10, and the 10 equals a 1. So it's a new beginning. We have the North Node in Aries, of course, and that is going to represent your something to do with your direction in life, a new opening, a new beginning. It could be a new sense of self. Definitely, this card is all about awakening your confidence, passion, drive, determination. Maybe not so much determination, but I mean that naturally is a byproduct of the will, the courage, so this is awakening within you. So Aries, expect something new within yourself starting to grow. Like this is like I said, a new sense of self, but it also can be a new level of energy and confidence. It really also is an invitation to step out of your comfort zone, to face challenges directly and to awaken that courage and that confidence within yourself, Aries. And your challenge and your outcome. Okay, there we go. And bottom of the deck is Empress. Very nice. Okay, let me just take a look. You have a fear of maybe for some of how powerful you are. And this can be very under the surface. This could be almost your potential or you feel it, but there may be even an unconscious belief that is preventing you from fully letting this go. Like letting it go as in trusting it, allowing for it, embodying it, allowing for it to completely evolve into its full capacity. And this moon energy here is showing up, I feel, in contrast. It's almost sort of canceling out this energy that's wanting to really burst forward. And so the moon is the unconscious, right? So it holds the unconscious beliefs. Maybe I can't, maybe I'm not good enough, maybe I don't know what I'm doing. And honestly, it is so under the surface. I feel maybe for some of you here, you'll know what this is, but I encourage you to go a little bit deeper with it. I feel this one requires depth because of the importance of this card, importance of you being in your season, that North Node in Aries again, the solar eclipse in Aries coming in April. I feel that it is an important time to face those fears and those deep, deep, deep unconscious ones. Take some time to explore the depths. I really honestly urge that with this, if it is resonating with you. You have Empress at the bottom of the deck, number 3. I mean, beautiful card here of being in a place of love and abundance and nurturing your body, nurturing yourself, relationships. It is a very powerful place to be for manifesting, right? So when we're manifesting from the Empress energy here, we are creating from that place of love and nurturance and creativity. So there's a really nice energy here that you're in regarding this ability to create and manifest based on that level of frequency or being. The 10 of Earth is your challenge. And so some of you may feel stuck. I mean, you may even be questioning your home. You may be stuck and maybe even in a place that you don't want to be, like a home environment that you're feeling maybe restless with. Maybe you want to get out. Maybe you're maybe even frustrated with maybe work, not moving in the direction of the 10 of Pentacles, which is your next level of career, success, etc. So there may be a bit of maybe a stall. Maybe a dissatisfaction, not being happy or satisfied with where you are. The 5 of Water is your outcome. So I'm going to look into it before I say too much, but there's going to be a little bit of an emotional We'll see. We'll see. It could be many things right now. I'm kind of getting mixed messages. So let's keep going. So any messages for waking the lion? This is going to be your guidance for waking the lion. And then let's go under the moon for your main energy right now. What's this about? What is the moon about? Okay, I give it the Five of Cups again. Okay, so the Chariot is at the bottom of the deck. Let's just take a peek. Four of Cups. I'm picking up a bit of a somber kind of energy here where you may be feeling a little bit, just sort of, there's a fire within you that's well, that's exactly, okay. I'm getting ahead because I'm already starting to say what's here. But I'm going to look at waking the lion first. Okay, so waking the lion, you have the Three of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Nine of Cups as your guidance to get you into this position of waking the lion, waking this courage and powerful energy that you have within yourself. One of it is going to be to let go and have fun, having fun. Maybe even socializing, having a few drinks or whatever, just, doing things that will get you out of your comfort zone or out of maybe if you're feeling a bit of a lull or a bit of a funk or, lack of maybe even friendships or socializing. Is saying something, even letting go of maybe what's been familiar for you. The Six of Swords. I kind of lost track there for a second. So it's something about letting go of an old belief or attachment or mindset. So something around changing the mindset, again, maybe even changing beliefs or a story for you to move on towards clear water. Excuse me. And you also have two people in a boat here. So maybe there's a relationship involved, but the Nine of Cups is satisfaction and gratification. So finding that the gratitude in life, finding the fortune after difficulty, or finding the fortune within challenges, looking for, it's like optimism, not about spiritual bypassing or toxic positivity. It's looking perhaps from a different perspective, gaining a new perspective on maybe an old story or a situation that may cause a bit of stuckness or an illusion of some kind. So we have the moon creating an illusion, right? It's the fear. It's coming in from the unconscious, something to do with maybe even finances. There could be a lot of fear around finances. You might be holding on very, excuse me, cautiously. Sorry, I don't know what's going on. You might be holding on, sorry about that, very cautiously here with your finances. You might be managing your finances. I'm sorry, I really truly apologize for that. I don't know what's going on here. I'm losing my voice. You might be managing your finances very cautiously with a lot of fear around that. You could even be, for some of you, overprotective and controlling over a certain matter. Now, it may be controlling over your finances. It may be controlling over yourself even, like at the level of protectiveness and guardedness, and maybe might even be energetic, not wanting to let people in or not wanting to allow life to flow because there could be a fear of maybe something around finances for this particular one, but it also can sort of enter into other areas of life, like love, relationships, it's energy, right? So if there's closed off energy or being very protective, then yes, it's going to create some kind of barrier or block, and it may manifest in different forms, right? So just again, it's a lot under the surface, something there. The Queen of Fire is your fire. This is the lion. This is Leo, right? So the Queen of Fire is trying to break through. She's trying to get out. And again, this is not about forcing a situation that cannot be forced. It's something that needs this time to cycle through. It's something that you are gearing up for, and it's taking its natural, it's processing through a natural rhythm that just needs to happen organically. So we can't push this, we can't force it, but I do feel that this energy of the Queen of Fire is wanting out. I feel like she's, especially with these two cards coming out the way that they did, I feel the Queen of Fire is wanting to burst out. I feel that she's wanting to express and enjoy life and be abundant and free and liberated from maybe even financial constraint and worry and stress, or maybe fears, right? Something under the surface. So your guidance for this is something around that Five of Water, right? So this is something to do with letting go of a regret, a disappointment, or if you're holding on to something from the past as a memory or emotions, it's time to move on. So you have the Five of Cups as your guidance, and then this is your outcome. So maybe there's a process to this. Maybe it needs its time to run its course. The guidance also with the Chariot is to go. It's saying to make a move, to trust yourself, to trust the universe. Also could be saying to take your time through this, to to maybe connect with your emotions, maybe drop into your emotions, connect and feel, and you'll know about timing. You'll know when the time is right to make a move. And maybe something right now, I feel there's a big shift going on here. I feel there's a big transition happening. So it is saying get ready, the Chariot. It is a time for trust. It is a time for preparation and bringing the dualities together. So we have the dualities within ourselves that prevent us from moving sometimes, or prevent us from finding balance within ourselves. We have that, the South Node in Libra right now with the full moon in Libra. Balance is going to be part of the message of the full moon. So maybe it's something around bringing the balance in regarding maybe yes or no, or maybe yeah, I'll leave it with you, a certain imbalance that you might be struggling with. Okay, let's look at the challenge of the Ten of Earth, Seven of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, your guidance for Aries. Okay, here we go. This is changing now, right? So we have, for some of you, there may be, let me just see. For some of you, you might be trying to find your voice. I don't know if that's the right term. It might be voice or expression, how you express yourself. You're sort of finding your way with a process right now internally regarding where you stand with your beliefs, your values, maybe your career path, and how you want to express yourself in the world. And I feel that some might even be afraid of what others might say, or if there will be a level of judgment or criticism from others, or even others trying to maybe sabotage, maybe, but I feel that there's a lesson here. And because the Wheel of Fortune is coming in under your challenge with the Ten of Earth, and the Ten of Earth is, I feel, you maybe a dissatisfaction or feeling a little bit discouraged that you're not quite where you want to be. Or again, maybe there is something at your on a home front or career that is, you're right in between where you've been or the past. Well, it's the present. That's literally our present, but it's sort of how I'm visualizing it. It's almost as if you're right at this precipice of stepping into a new level within your career, within havingness, and within yourself. But in that space that you're in, there's a sense of stuckness, or even sort of working through the motions of how you want to navigate this next move in your career or within yourself. And it's something around self-expression and how you deal with other people. And it could even be in how you put yourself out there in some kind of form, or how you communicate, or how you share your ideas, and also in how you stand up for yourself. You know, maybe you're also sort of reassessing your motives or your reactions to things. You have the Wheel of Fortune here as it's a karmic. It's something that you're meant. You're where you're at. You are where you're at right now because it's important, and it's a really important place to be, to learn this. However this is resonating with you. Again, taking the higher ground on things, learning to deal with conflict maybe a bit differently, learning to express yourself more, and not worry about what other people are going to say, etc., or if they're going to attack, or if they're going to judge, etc. And the attack wound is very real, by the way. This is old, ancestral, historical, if you want to get into past life, all of it. And so you could even be, for some of you, like really working on that from the multidimensional landscape, right? Which is, if you want to go deep, it can go very deep. So you have the Three of Fire as your guidance here is go big. It's time to go. It's time to make things happen. It's time to make things happen. It's time to make a move. You can see the energy of this card. It's very much of making it happen, right? So using your passion, that fire within yourself to start to create the change, start to embark on the future and tap into that reservoir of limitless potential within yourself. And then the world, of course, is the end. So you're at the end of a chapter. So what needs to be let go of as far as old beliefs, old patterns, attachments, etc., because this is the end of a major chapter. So it's time to move on. It's time to prepare for the next stage in your life. And maybe for some of you, it could be relocation, it could be moving. So under the Five of Water, this is your outcome. This is where I was getting a bit confused, the Four of Water. So the emotions are here. The emotions are very real. You have something, on one hand, you have your fire. It's a very conflicting message. It's sort of in between the passion and then the feels. I hope it's resonating. It's a bit of a strange mix that we're dealing with here. Okay. Your outcome, you have the Four of Cups and the Five of Water. So it is a little bit of an emotional stuckness and maybe even trying to interpret what's going on. So you may be taking your time. I don't feel that you're going to really rush through anything, which is actually quite good. I feel that you're going to gain a sense of what to do next, or tap into your feelings, your senses, to gain an understanding of, what to do, where to invest your time, decisions to make, etc. So there's no rush coming in here. Although this Three of Fire, it's not about rushing. It's about, sort of putting things in motion or committing to your true element of fire. You have also coming in here the two pages. So you have something new. Some of you may have new love, Page of Cups, or you may have a new creative project. I mean, this could be anything from a relationship here, maybe an apology or healing the heart, or a new relationship coming in, or you starting to be receptive to a relationship where your heart is going to open up more. And then you have, I feel this is more on the career. I feel that it is a new idea. It is a new path because you've gone through this. You've gone through this inner work, I want to say, or inner reflection, connecting with your ability to express and to maybe even overcome challenges in a new way. So you have Judgment at the bottom of the deck, which is great. So you're right at the end of a major chapter in your life. Huge, actually, I feel, for a lot of you, because you had the World earlier plus Judgment. And so this is a very significant time for you where you will be releasing and purging that Ten of Swords energy. So an old story, an old identity. There may be the emotions coming up, right, when you're going deeper. But I do feel there's a lot of wisdom with this, with the Ten of Swords. And I do feel that you're going to gain that. I feel that you're going to gain maybe even a bit of enlightenment and a bit of deeper understanding of yourself and your direction. This is a very important time for you. Excuse me. It's a very important time for you. And I feel that this is all about the calling. It's all about your calling to rise higher and to let go, let go. And this is the natural cycle. It's not about forcing, like I said, just letting go and automatically it's gone. we have many layers to this process, of course. Okay, so let's go under the Animal Oracle for Aries. Owl Spirit. There you go. You can see clearly now, number 43, and that's sort of what this is. That's what I'm hinting to. And also with the challenge, you can see clearly now. So it means that you are going to be seeing, or maybe you already are, seeing things from a bigger picture, and also seeing a new reality, probably gaining new perspectives, definitely a lot more wisdom, like I said, with that Ten of Swords. So letting go of an old belief, an old perception, and getting ready to rise into a new level. All right there, Aries, I'm wishing you all the best, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Take care.